Let's look at some dating stories, chat. What in the world? Tinder horror stories. I feel like I should like
forget the first time I used Tinder.
cut my lights off.
2015 during winter break when everyone was back home from college. I figured since I didn't have a girlfriend and didn't have much going on, why not try the app that everyone was talking about? It was like 8 or 9 p.m. on a Thursday night, which was peak hours in terms of activity for the app. I downloaded the app onto my phone, and it was time to set up my profile. I spent a good 10 minutes browsing through my photo albums and found 4 flattering photos of myself that I thought would catch people's attention. I wasn't really experienced with the whole witty, funny Tinder bio thing that guys are apparently supposed to do.
Hey chat, what made y'all get into Tinder? Like if y'all had a Tinder, what made y'all get into Tinder? Like was y'all just like, you know, just wanting to see what was out there? You know what I'm saying? What sexy locals is in your area? You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all funny as shit, cause I ain't gonna lie.
So I just wrote a few things about myself, like that I was 6 feet tall, played hockey at Penn State, and loved to work out. I swiped right for pretty much everyone just to see how many people would right swipe me back. I got through the given 100 likes quicker than I even expected, and didn't get a single match.
Dang.
My self-esteem was now completely in the toilet. I always thought of myself as really good looking, so I didn't understand how nobody could have liked me back.
Bro, I don't think that's possible, bro. I don't think that's possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how ugly you would have to look for nobody to want to mess with you, bro. Like you would have to look disgusting, bro, for nobody to want to mess with you on a dating app. It gotta be one. I feel like it's always like somebody for everybody, bro. It's somebody for everybody. If you single right now, you know what I'm saying? You down bad in the dating market. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting no love from nobody. Just know there's over 7 billion people in the world. 7 billion. You know what I'm saying? You part of that 7 billion. Your lobster is out there. You know, lobsters, they find they mate, and they mate with that one lobster for life. Your lobster is out there. Keep looking. You know what I'm saying? Keep looking.
After waiting forever for some kind of notification to come up on my screen, I was considering just deleting the app to save my self-esteem. But finally, a single vibration from my phone, along with the message, "Congratulations, you have a new match," popped up on my phone.
Okay, my man. You know what I'm saying?
Excited, I went back into the app and saw that I had matched with the most gorgeous girl I'd seen on the app. She had 4 photos as well, one in a bikini with a friend.
Fake.
One with 2 girls kissing her on either cheek.
Fake.
One with her leaning on a brick wall, and one that appeared to be taken at a college frat party.
Fake.
She was 20 years old, just like me, and she went to Syracuse University. I messaged her just a plain old hey with a smiley face.
Hey, if there's any ladies in the chat right now, right? Y'all responding to that? Y'all responding to that? That hey with the smiley face? A guy sending you that. Y'all responding to that?
10 seconds later, she responded, "Hey cutie." I took a minute to think of something smart to say.
I wouldn't even respond to that if I had got that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that has to be like the beginner stages, the beginner stages of social media. Like when like, hey, and you look beautiful and all this stuff, like when that was working, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like the beginning stages of social media. Nowadays, the people doing it, they just throwing shit at the wall and hope it stick, bruh. But yeah, like if you leaning on a hey, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work, bro. You gotta be creative. I'm sorry, you gotta be creative. If you slide in the DMs, you gotta be creative.
Eventually, I wrote something about her sorority and that I had a friend in the same sorority at my school or something lame like that. She responded really quickly again, this time saying, "OMG, that's so cool," and then a smiley face. I was typing my response when she sent another message saying, "You're so cute and so close. What are you doing tonight?"
Red flag. Red flag. Immediate red flag, bruh. Immediate red flag, bruh. Ain't no bruh. Hey, there is no woman in the world sending that off breaks, bruh. And if she is, bro, it is not safe. It is not safe. This, "You're so cute and so close. What are you doing tonight?" Come on, bruh. Nah. You gotta be smarter than that, bruh. Gotta be smarter than that. Bruh, this will get you blocked. This will get you blocked. I'm not gonna lie. Like back in the day, bruh, I would have immediately, you know what I'm saying, either left that unread, unfollowed, or blocked, bruh. Cause I automatically feel like it's a setup. I feel like if I respond to that, I'm getting lined up. I respond to that, it's a lineup. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, off top, bro. Off top. I respond to that, you gonna send me the address to your hood and line me up. Fellas. Y'all, I feel like y'all gonna agree, bruh. Y'all gonna agree to this. This is crazy. This is insane.
At this point, I was excited and thought this app was easier than I thought it would be.
See?
I responded quickly, saying, "Just watching Elf, pretty exciting stuff." She replied back, saying, "OMG, no way, me too. You should come over and we can watch it together," and then a winky face. I told her I was down and asked for her number. She gave it to me quickly, and I waited a minute before texting her just so I wouldn't seem desperate. When I texted her, the message was sent as a text message, indicating this person wasn't using the iMessage app. I said hey once again. She replied, "Hey, come now," and then pasted an address. The address was 5 miles from my house, or 10 minutes, which wasn't bad at all. I told her I'm on my way. Before leaving, I told my mom I was going out and left. The address was on the quieter side of town, not necessarily a nice kind of quiet.
Wow.
I pulled up to the house. It had a decent location privacy-wise. Across the street were one of those huge pieces of land surrounded by trees that was dug out deep to collect water during rainfall, and the neighboring houses were kind of spaced out. A red flag went off in my head when I noticed 2 cars in the driveway.
That's when the red flag went off, bruh. That's when you decided to let the red flag fall up, red flag go off. When you got into the hood, bruh. Huh? When you noticed the cars, bruh. The red flag didn't go off when you got the message. Huh? Come on, bruh. You gotta be smarter than that. I'm sorry. You gotta be smarter than that, bruh. I remember this one time, right? It was back in 2000. I want to say maybe 2015, 2016. Whenever Periscope was popping, like everybody living like DC, Maryland, Virginia. Like we had like this huge snowstorm, right? And Periscope was just popping off, right? Remember Periscope? Everybody was on that jump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on Periscope, me and the homies, you know what I'm saying? And I slide into like this one girl's Periscope, right? Slide in there and like she looked good, you feel me? She looked good. So like I'm chatting with her, you know what I'm saying? I'm chatting with her, I'm like making her laugh, whoop whoop wop wop wop, right? Then I end up asking for her number while she on Periscope. And like she like, you know what I'm saying, gave her a number, right? So we was talking for maybe like a couple weeks, right? Then she sent me she sent me the address, right? Long story short, like she sent me the address, you know what I'm saying? And it turns out that she lived in Trinidad. Bruh. I'm not from DC, bruh. I'm from PG County, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I know all about Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? And this is like 2015, 2016, I want to say. One of them, 2015 to 2016, maybe 2014. Maybe. But yeah, bruh, Trinidad, bruh. You think I wasn't on high alert when she sent that text? Huh? You think I wasn't on high alert, bruh? I still went, but bruh, it was you know what I'm saying? Like she lived in a trap. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's a trap. it's a corner. It was like a corner house, but it definitely felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gave me trap vibes, low key, bro, low key.
I texted her saying I was there, and she replied.
And this was at night too. This is like 12 o'clock at night, because I just got off of work. I was working at in DC, and I just got off of work and decided to go to her house. 12 o'clock at night, bro. Trinidad, DC, corner house.
KK, go around back. The front door is loud. I replied, are your parents home or something? But she didn't answer this time. I got out of the car and slowly walked around the house, noticing there was no fence to separate the front yard from the back. There was a window on the side of the house, and as I passed it, I realized there was an opening in the blinds. Someone was holding it up, but as soon as I noticed, the blinds fell back into place. I texted her again, saying, was that you at the window? No response. This was a little creepy now. I continued walking slowly to the backyard, thinking that I could hear sounds coming from back there. For example, the brief sound of a yard chair scraping against the concrete.
Bro, it's a setup.
I became so nervous to turn that corner into the backyard that
It's
I
a
froze
setup.
on the edge of the brick wall, and just ever so gradually poked my head around the corner to see if anyone was in the backyard. As far as I could tell, nobody was back there. So I walked to the back door. It was a really old sliding glass door, so I could partially see into the house. Another thing I realized just then that raised more red flags: not a single light was on in the house. You know what, I told myself I'd text her one more time, and if she didn't respond, I was out of there. I took out my phone and texted her, saying, I'm at the back door, where are you? She responded with an
Bro, if you don't turn around and go home, go home, bruh. See, he horny, bruh. That's the only reason why he's standing there, because he horny, bruh. If he wasn't so horny, he would not be there, bruh. Only reason why he's still at that house, bruh, is because he's mad horny, bruh. He's mad horny. Cause there is no way, bruh. Two strange cars, no lights in the house, look like no furniture in the house. You saw the blinds go up and blinds go down. No response to your text messages, bro. 6 red flags off top, bro, before you even get in the crib. Come on, bruh. Come on. Like, enough is enough. Enough is enough, bruh. Leave, bro. Go home, bruh. Stop it, bro. Stop.
in 10 seconds, saying, come in. I wasn't comfortable entering that house. I decided to call her for the first time, but after entering the number, the screen said Text Now audio call. Text Now is one of those iPhone apps that allow you to use a fake phone number for calls and texts. That meant this whole time, whoever this was using a fake phone number. However, the most disturbing part of this was when I heard the sound of a ringtone coming from right behind the glass door, as if somebody were leaning against the wall, hiding. And now as I looked more closely into the house, I could see the glow from a phone screen right next to the door, which confirmed that somebody was hiding there.
Look at him, bro.
I didn't run. I tried to draw as little attention as possible by simply walking back around the house in the opposite direction I came from.
Didn't
before
run.
Being seen through the door.
Get out of here, bro.
When I was out of possible view, I ran full speed to my car and drove home.
You better kick it. You should have been kicked it.
I didn't check my text until
Should
I got
never
back
went.
home. I had 15 new messages waiting for me. About 12 of them asking, where'd you go, why'd you leave, come back, and so on. The last 3 were more disturbing though. The first of the last 3 messages said, I'm not actually a 20-year-old girl, but I'm sure you figured that out by now. The next one was, no laws were broken, LOL, good luck.
Wow.
The last one was, I know exactly what you look like and I have your number. I blocked his fake number and went to report and unmatch him on Tinder, but he had already done that.
He was trying to catch a body.
Straight out of a nightmare, but luckily I never got any calls or texts from anyone suspicious, and I was able to forget about it quickly. I've used Tinder a few times since then, but just for fun. I've never actually made an effort to go out and meet anyone ever again.
You horny clown. You horny clown.
I was on Tinder a few months ago when I was bored. I wasn't looking for anything in particular. Definitely not a relationship, though. Just one of those times to see anything in particular. Definitely not a relationship, though.
Who was that attracting, bruh? Who was that attracting, bruh? You got your big ugly. I'm not even gonna go on the dog because it's not the dog's fault. It's not the dog's fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna go on the dog, bruh. But it's a black and white photo with a big dog, bruh, and it's not the dog's fault, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna go on the dog, bruh. Go ahead.
Just one of those times to see who swiped me for fun and having pointless chats.
Got the nerve to say 22.
Plus, there was always that chance that a girl would be down to meet up for the night and, you know, maybe I'd get lucky. That didn't happen this night, though. I was the opposite of lucky. My first 20 or so swipes were full of matches. I sent corny pickup lines to a few of them that I found attractive. However, there was one girl who messaged me first. Her name was Michelle. She was a 23-year-old blonde.
Why they showing Cassie?
9 out of 10, almost unrealistically attractive. So the fact that she said hey first was pretty intoxicating.
It's the wrong person.
Intoxicated quite literally already. She was close too. And eventually things were going so smoothly that I decided to try and...
Look at the ages, bruh. Remember what I was talking about at the beginning of this jump, bruh? That like, I always thought that dating apps were for older people. People with like, that's hella busy in life and don't have the time to get out on the field, bruh. Like, I thought that that's what dating apps were mainly for, bruh. These are 22-year-old people, 19, 24, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Get out on the field, socialize, bruh. Get off the bench. You know what I'm saying?
And be ballsy and turn the conversation sexual. That went smoothly.
That's why I feel like a lot of dudes nowadays, bruh, like a lot of like the younger dudes, they don't know how to talk to women, bruh. They do not know how to talk to women because they behind these. You know what I'm saying? They, hey. That's all they doing. You know what I'm saying? Double tap, you look good. Hey. Like, come on, bruh. Get out on the field, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to improve as a person who's actually trying to, you know, get the opposite sex. Get a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, bro. Or even if like, you know what I'm saying? You into the same. You know what I'm saying? Get out on the field. That's my main thing, bro. Get off the dating apps, bro. Stop trying to rizz up. I said rizz, bro. I can't believe I just said rizz, bro. I do not need to be saying rizz. Get off, get on the field. Get out of the playbook. You know what I'm saying? You're in the playbook. When you're in the phone, you're in the playbook. Get out of the playbook. Get on the field. And try to run it up. All right? Simple as that, bro.
As well. So I escalated things even more by getting her number and then texting her to try and set something up that same night. To my surprise and delight, she seemed really willing, but she wanted to meet out somewhere and hang out first before going back to her place. I was fine with that, and so she seemed to take charge and set up a time and place to meet. She said she wanted to hang in a small park by her house first at 10 o'clock. It was a little odd, but I was down. I literally counted the minutes until around 9:45 when I decided it was
a park at 10 o'clock at night, bruh. Is these stories real, bruh? There's no way in the world, bruh. No way in the world a shorty gonna hit me y'all talking about something. I'm trying to go to the park at 10 o'clock at night. Girl.
It was time to leave.
Gone somewhere.
Before leaving, I sent a quick confirmation text, and she said she was still down to meet. The drive to this small residential park was maybe 10 minutes, so I got there a little early. I walked over to the swing set, the exact point where she wanted to meet. I didn't want to let her know I was early because I thought that might make me seem needy or anxious, so I waited until exactly 10:02 on the dot to text her saying I was there. This was when she stopped responding. 10:05, 10:10, sitting there waiting with no response. Of course, at first...
Chat, he's at the park. Chat, he's at the park. 10 o'clock at night. Chat, he's at the park 10 o'clock at night on the swing set, bro, waiting for a Slimmy to text him back, bro. Oh man, bruh. What in the world is this story, bruh? My man gets no buns, bruh. No buns, bruh.
First, I figured she was driving and couldn't check her phone. But as the minutes passed, that idea started to become less realistic, and the idea that she flaked was becoming more realistic. The playground area was surrounded by trees. In fact, this whole park was very woodsy. And having been a weeknight, nobody was out and about at this time. So honestly, it was kind of creepy sitting in that park alone. The only reason I could see was because of the motion detecting light mounted onto the small bathroom shack. In one direction, the park turned to complete woods for miles, while in the other direction, beyond a few trees, was the neighborhood road. I was sitting on the swing, pushing back and forth in boredom and disappointment. When I froze, the sounds of the squeaky metal swing chains stopped, allowing me to hear something echo out from the little bathroom shack. It sounded like, a typical sound you'd expect to hear from inside one of those bathrooms. Like somebody pressing down on the handle of the paper towel dispenser or something like that. What I'm trying to say, it sounded intentional, meaning someone might have been in there. Now this wouldn't be a completely strange thing. After all, it's a public park. Only I would have thought that they would lock the bathrooms up at this hour. And who else would actually be in this tiny park at 10:15 on a weeknight? Then I suddenly felt a vibration in my pocket. So excited, I whipped out the phone and saw a new text from Michelle. The text said exactly this. "Hey, just got here. Come into the bathroom. I have a surprise for you."
What? What? First off, shorty, I've been on the swing this whole time, didn't see a single soul walk past me. So either you been in there, you trying to line me up, or you Casper, you a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no possible way, bruh. Come on now.
My heart dropped as I read this. I felt butterflies in my stomach. Not like an innocent nervousness, more like a disturbed and freaked out feeling. My thumbs were hovering over the phone as I was conjuring up something to type in response.
Say no.
Then she sent another text saying, "Get off the swing and come here." As I read the text, I looked up to the tiny bathroom building and opened my mouth, almost ready to scream, when I saw half of a person's face peering out from the entrance from one of the bathrooms, leering over to me on the swing.
Oh, that's insane.
Only for maybe half a second did I actually see a good portion of their face, though, because they slowly moved out of sight.
Oh, that's
To be honest, in the
insane.
heat of the moment, I couldn't even tell if it was a male or female.
That's creepy
But
as
I knew
hell.
something bad was going on, and I knew I was disturbed as hell by this situation.
That's creepy
So
as
I got
hell.
off the swing quietly and tiptoed away from the playground.
But why are they always tiptoeing? Why are they always moving slow? Move fast, bro. I gotta sneeze so bad, bro. Oh my goodness. Move fast, bro. Run, bro. Run.
When I was far enough away, I ran for it back to my car. That run back to my car itself was one of the most horrific experiences of my life, because I had the constant fear of somebody chasing me in the back of my mind. As soon as I locked my car, I was able to pause for a breather. But up until that point, nothing compared to the gut-wrenching fear that I felt when I took one last look into the park and saw a grown man emerge from the trees running towards my car. I turned the key in the ignition and practically threw the car in drive before it was even fully started. When I was halfway down the road and looked back, there was nobody in the street.
That's when you supposed to pull out the whoop-de-wop. You know what I'm saying? You pull out the whoop-de-wop. You know what I'm saying? And get the yeah. You know? In GTA.
When I pulled into my driveway, I sat there for 10 minutes, thinking and reflecting. I
You a
felt
fool.
like I had become a changed person at that moment. Like I
Idiot.
knew what it truly felt like to appreciate life after
Idiot.
having my life threatened.
Idiot.
I deleted my Tinder account and then deleted the app.
Idiot.
I didn't tell any of my family members besides my older brother.
Idiot.
I've had a girlfriend for the past 2 months.
Idiot.
So luckily, I don't even have to think about using that app anymore.
Idiot. They all will call you an idiot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm calling you an idiot. That was stupid though.